Taurus, and welcome to your love reading for August 2018. Okay, give me a minute here, Taurus. I'm going to pull you some more cards. Well, actually, I'm going to start right at the central card. You've got the High Priestess as the central issue. So the High Priestess is quite often a card about spending some time privately, okay, in solitude. Mars retrograde to the end of August, okay. Mars retrograde is a reflective energy. Mercury's retrograde, it's about a lot about reorganization, but very interesting card here. You've got deep knowing with the High Priestess. These two are almost the same card, Taurus. I think some of you, this is already an existing relationship, or there's a new one. There's one that you've met but maybe you've not bonded with yet. Maybe you're in a state of separation, but there's a deep knowing that you're meant to be together. Okay, both these cards say the same. Very, very spiritual connection, very energetic connection here. But I have to say, Taurus, you're moving very, very slowly around this. And interesting, that's your best path to follow. So your best path to follow is no rash action, okay? Now there's an old thing in Mars retrograde. Anything that we start in Mars retrograde, we'll have to undo anyhow. So if your feelings are about slow, gradual movement, then trust that, Taurus, because I think you're bang on here. You move into August. What's behind you is the Ace of Discs. The Ace of Discs is all the aces represent brand new starts, brand new beginnings. The Pentacles are tangible, okay? You can touch them, work, money. But in a love reading, some of you want a brand new start. There's something new being born here, and you're about to move into the Lover's card. So I don't even have to really explain the Lover's card in a love reading, do I? There's some sort of new beginning in a love relationship. It doesn't have to be with a new partner. It can be about an existing relationship, but it's getting a new lease of life, okay? Now, your outcome card, there's an outcome here, and then there's where it's all leading is the Two of Discs. So the Two of Discs is a card about juggling. Some of you might be juggling two people, okay? Or you're juggling life circumstances. Sometimes the Two of Discs is about not fully sure the exact way forward, okay? And I've clarified it with the King of Cups, King of Cool here, okay? For some reason, I'm not reading him the general way that I read the King of Cups, because I'm picking him up as someone who, there's a lot of deep reflection going on for you here, Taurus, actually, because the King of Cups is dipping his foot in the water. He's not fully emerging in it. It's almost a little bit of you holding a little bit of yourself back, okay? And your best path to follow is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow movement. So it's not about rushing into anything. It's not about, but more about allowing the process to unfold. I'm going to pull you a Romance Angels card. Very interesting here. In your, yeah, okay. This situation involves a marriage, okay? Which I can get with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups, because for something to move to a very committed stage, you need the water and the earth blending, because the earth is commitment and the water is feeling. But there's a real slow energy here. But I think you've already got a very deep knowing that everything's going to be okay. In your environment, you've got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a transition card, moving from one stage to another. Some of you might be moving to a deeper level of commitment with someone, but it's really going to be slow. The message is clear, no rash action here. because that is your best path to follow, which is easy, does it? Okay. In your hopes and fears, you've got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is a card basically about wanting something more. So say maybe some of you want a deeper level of commitment, and there's a little bit of uncertainty if that deeper level of commitment is going to happen, because, and that's what the Two of Discs is saying. My feeling is it will happen, but there's still a message about being really slow. I wouldn't start anything in Mars retrograde. I wouldn't really do anything. It's a time about reflecting and reorganizing. But there's definitely an awful lot of moving forward here. But with this moving forward, there's definitely something quite... There's a lot of inner work going on here, to tell you the truth, Taurus. And a lot of people don't like inner work. But that it's a deep knowing card that's speaking to me. There's a sort of almost an intuitive knowing that a relationship is right. But I think for some of you, there's a bit of complexity with this bond, okay? Sort of the same for everyone. I don't know why it's so complex. Maybe there's this juggling, there's this uncertainty, or maybe because it's unfolding so slowly that it's getting you into the Eight of Cups energy. But the Eight of Cups energy isn't an ending. It's a little bit of a, I want this, but I want you to sort your issues out. It's quite a strange card. I might clarify it. Your outcome is, yeah, the Temperance card. So the Temperance card does represent a really healthy blending of energy. In a love reading, it almost means when two people get together, they create something more than they would separately. Okay, so you learn about them, they learn about you, and you start to create a really, really good relationship. The Temperance card is also about emotional balance, and I have to say, Taurus, I'm getting you as a little bit of a very cool, relaxed human being. Yeah, especially by the end of the month, because the King of Cups is also the king of his emotions, and so is the Temperance in a strange way. And this is all where you're leading, going towards, and the rest of the reading speaks of a very slow movement towards that. And I think for some of you, you're going to a whole new level of commitment with someone, but of course, it's never easy. You're my fourth reading, Taurus, and no one's getting it easy, by the way. Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of reorganization and reflecting going on, but the Three of Discs has appeared. When the Three of Discs appears, it's a card of two people working together and pulling their energy together to make sense of what's happened between them, where they want to go. It's almost like a perfect fusion, the Three of Discs, okay? But it's going to be a very slow month, romantically. And even for those who are pulling together as the lovers, it's going to still be a very slow, gradual unfoldment, okay? It's almost an energy of your love reading's going brilliantly, Taurus, but easy does it. Just allow everything, take a step back, be that King of Cool, be Temperance, and just allow the process to unfold, because I think you already know that it's going to unfold in a healthy, good way anyhow. Okay, Taurus, I hope this helped. Loads of love. Bye.